Hello, good morning and welcome to another vlog. So this is going to be a sort of wander into Stockport vlog. We're going to go to some of our favourite places and also see what's new, because there is a lot of new stuff opening in Stockport at the minute, especially around the Underbanks and the market, which is our favourite area of Stockport to visit. So we're just going to go have a nosy. We might try some of them out. There is also a new exhibition on at the Stockport Museum, which is free to enter. So we're going to check that out. That's a photography exhibition by a lady called Heidi Alexanders. She has recently published a book with some of her photos. I think it's photos of Stockport Market from 1978 and 1979. She rediscovered these photos during the lockdown, posted them on social media, and the sort of response she got was just huge. So she ended up publishing the book with them in, and now there's an exhibition at the museum, so we're going to go check that out, check the market out, and just have a nosy at some of the new shops, cafes, bars that have opened in the area. And then if we have time, we're also going to head over to Redrock, which is where the cinema is, because there's some new stuff going on there as well. There's recently bowling, karaoke, darts, and I think it was pool have opened in the same place where the cinema is. I don't think we'll have time to do any today, but we can maybe go have a nosy, because over at that area as well, a bar that I really like called Cherry Jam recently at the start of July opened a Boba shop selling bubble tea, so we're going to go check that out as well. It is a bit cloudy at the minute, it's been raining all morning, but the forecast says the sun might even come out this afternoon, so fingers crossed, and let's go have a wander into Stockport and see what's new and what's going on. Okay, so first stop on our trip, we've just been to the general store. We always like to go to this shop because they have lots of American drinks, so Alex has got his.
I get to feed my obsession with American drinks.
I'm just feeling a bit dehydrated, so I've just gone for water, but I saw this watermelon one, so I'm trying that out. Then just here is one of the frogs, so this is from a past frog trail, similar to when they had the bees in Manchester. You can get the map and walk around Stockport and spot all the frogs. So yeah, this is from a past year, I think. I'm not sure if they do it every year, and they've kept them in areas around Stockport, and that's just one of them.
Well, they sold them on, didn't they, each?
Yes, they did. Yeah,
sold them to people, I think, like the bees as well.
Yeah,
and donated some of the proceeds.
And then this is just the walk down to Underbanks. You can see Robinson's Brewery on the horizon there. So you can actually pay and go for a tour around there, and there's a pub there as well.
Yes, yeah, there is. We did a work quiz there a couple of years. Well, yeah, pre-pandemic. Yeah.
So yeah, you can see that there, and you can see the church as well, and always planes flying quite low around here. And then you can see here there's Fab Music Store, so Alex has been known to like a look around in there, and has even made a big purchase from there in the past.
The guitar from there last year. Absolutely love it.
So yeah, and that's owned by a nice man, isn't it, who's very helpful, and knows a lot about guitars and other instruments.
Yeah, I might have to pop in there on the way back, get some guitar picks.
And here is another really cool shop that we always see on our walk in. So it's like a antique lighting shop, and I think it has bits of other things as well. We are moving house soon, hopefully, so we may have to go have a look in there at some point. It's just, even from the outside, it just is beautiful. So this opened a few months ago. It's called the Mekong Cat. It's a restaurant, and it looks really tasty and it smells good, so we might have to try there sometime. Here we are now on the approach to Underbanks, and there is Robinson's Brewery entrance just there, and we're just coming into Underbanks now, and there's this nice bit of art up here, and you can see Robinson's Brewery a bit better there. Just when we're coming in, there's some cool shops and whatnot. This is Tramp, it's a hairdresser's that has been around for a while, and then Town Bar is, I think, opened within the past couple of years as well. And then this Old Town General Store, it's been here for a while now. I think maybe in the past year it opened up, which is all like slow fashion and designer clothes. And then you've got Hillgate Cakery there. And then on the other side of the street, you've got Top of the Town Vintage, which is again slow fashion, which is vintage. And then you can see here there's a lot of sort of closed down places, so a lot of opportunities for more new businesses like the ones that have already opened. And it's a really nice building actually up there as well. And there's a bit of an information board here just saying about how they're doing all this area up, you know, encouraging all these new businesses to open, and just making the area a bit nicer really, and it's bringing a lot of people in. Up here you've got the Good Rebel up there, which is a really popular bar, and a plant shop, and then this is more of the Underbanks over here with the bridge up there. So over to the right here you've got the Winters Clock House, and Bistro Mark has opened here recently, so that's like a French restaurant. Like I say, just so many new things open, we've not even had a chance to try hardly any of them yet. And then over here you've got the Spin-Off, which is a bar that's recently opened. So Adam Thomas from Emmerdale opened that. His first one was called The Spin, which was in Gatley, and he's just recently opened this one here. So this is Mid-Century Furnishings and Homeware. This used to be in the big vintage shop that's next to the market, and they left. And I didn't realise until just now they've opened up here. So we used to love looking around there, so we might have a quick look in. I'm not sure if it's closed, but we can have a look. So I feel like this has turned into more of a just everything that's on the Underbanks vlog, because there's so many cool things. The Spin-Off opened a couple of months ago, whereas SK1 Records has been here a while. Really popular spot to get any records, and they do a lot of DJing when they have events on down here as well. They always provide the music because there is a lot of events that go on Underbanks. Never even noticed this staircase just here with the two Marketplace sign-ons that goes to the Marketplace, and there's like a little cafe up there. There's your sign for that there. We're just walking around to the Marketplace from Underbanks now, and there's another one of those art pieces by the same people that did the moth round there, so that is at Paintsmiths on Instagram. Here's another thing I've never even noticed before. So there's the lovely butterflies on the wall, and that's for this pollination station that's just on the walk to the market here. So there's lots of flowers and bee-friendly plants planted here. And another good shop that we like is Mrs. Griffin's Traditional Sweet Shop. Again, that's been here as long as we've lived here. This is a bar slash restaurant that opened towards the start of the year called This Godless Place. Another one that we need to try at some point. So this shop here is quite new. I think it opened last year if I can recall. They have like a waste-free mini mart in there. And another shop on this hill up to the market is Jewel on the Hill, and this has been here for years and years. I follow it on Facebook, and it's the same man has owned it for many years. They've got all knickknacks and everything in there. And then just coming up to the market now, and it looks like Stockport is actually celebrating Pride this weekend. So it was Pride Foodie Friday on Friday, and it looks like there's still stuff going on for Pride this weekend. Marketplace, and it's literally all going on for Pride this weekend, and I think that's the great thing about Stockport. Like, we did not know all this was going on today, and there is things going on like this a lot of weekends in Stockport, and there's always a great atmosphere. The market's on outside as well as you've got the inside market that's always here. We may have to do a vlog another time showing the market in more detail, maybe on a less busy weekend, but yeah, all this is going on. It's very lively, So yeah, we're going to check it out a bit and then go for some food as well. And then they've got the stage on as well with drag queens and everything, and there's just people everywhere having a good time. It's really great. I guess this is also something new in Stockport. They've recently pedestrianised this road here, so you can see the inside of the market hall there as well. It's all going on in there as well. This is another cool shop next to the marketplace. They've got really nice like Stockport themed gifts, homeware, that kind of thing. And then still life as well. This used to be in the centre of Stockport and they moved to this bigger shop near the market. Another really nice shop. And see, this is the street we could see from Underbanks before, with Good Rebel there, and Cherry Jam is there, which is what I mentioned is the bar that have opened the Boba shop that we're going to go and try out later on. So again, they have a lot going on too. They have musical bingo. I think they do like bottomless brunches and afternoon teas as well. And this is one of our favourite bars, Dr. Feelgood's. Coming away from the marketplace for a second to go back to Underbank, there is a new cafe that's opened. It's actually called Innovision Collective, so it's also a tattoo shop and a barber's as well as a cafe, and that is on Underbank. So we're gonna go try and get a bit of food and a drink there before we head back to go to Stockport Museum, which is next to the marketplace, and check out the exhibition there. Just spotted another cool bit of art up here. So that is where the main street is up there of Underbanks, and it's just off here. So this is a new shop called Amico, which is slow fashion, and they actually make everything on site here. So all handmade from sustainable materials. And then this here is Innovision, where we're gonna go and try and get some food and a drink. And this is like the centre of Stockport over here, so it's just behind the town centre. So we're in Innovision Collective now. We've just ordered a raspberry aid, a strawberry aid and a toasty and a panini. It's really nice in here, really nice and quiet, nice atmosphere. They've got the menus for the piercing on the table here while you're having your coffee, so if you get tempted to get a piercing while you're just having your lunch. So here is our raspberry aid and strawberry aid. I've got a cheese and onion toasty, and Alex has got a all-day breakfast panini. And this is just the opening times here. We are all done having our drinks and food at Innovision. It was really nice, and it was a really nice atmosphere in there, and I could see someone getting tattooed while I was having my food, so that was really cool. We'll definitely be going there again. And now we're just going to head back towards the marketplace to Stockport Museum and go check out the exhibition that's on there. So here we are, Staircase House, which is the museum. Bit just to get to the exhibition now. It's so quiet in here considering how busy it is out there for Pride. Look at this great big map on the wall of Stockport. Got Brennington up there, Edgeley, Heavily. I actually didn't realise how big this place was, so there's like a Strawberry Studios bit through there as well. We're going to start with the exhibition because that's what we came for, and then see how long we're down there for, and then check out some of the rest of it, I think. So here we go, we're going down to the bottom floor for the exhibition. This is a very interesting photo. This is the Mersey Way, and you can see they used to have a bandstand there. It's definitely not one of those there now. So you can see the old power plant on this photo, and it says here it was demolished in 1981. And there's a woman selling some very cheap tights there. So there's a little film about how she came to do her photos in Stockport. She was studying at Stirling University at the time, and she got into photography because her dad was a motor racing photographer. And then there's all the photos on the wall, and there's a bit more information about her there. It's a really great exhibition so far. So you can see the map here, all the different floors. So we've just done the exhibition and it was really great, we loved it. We're going to check out this floor now, Strawberry Studios. It's really cool in this bit, big mosaic on the wall. Coming through this floor, and there's all like a sports bit here as well. We've just come through a bit about wartime Stockport. You see there's some stuff about Fred Perry here, quite famously from Stockport. We've got some got a council building named after him, and there's a bit about Stockport County as well, who are doing really well at the minute. They've been promoted to the Football League recently. So we've just come through to this little area here. There's a huge stained glass through here. Very cool. And you've got to have stuff about blossoms in a Stockport Museum. So we're in the slightly older local history section now. We've got a little train set here for kids, which I thought was really cute. There's just a safety notice from Reddish Mill there. No child employed in this factory. I think that is from 1845, it says actually there. And there's a section here on Robinson's Brewery that we walked past before. There's a very old, very big penny farthing here. It says on the thing here that that is estimated for it to be from between 1870 and 1890. We've got like a model of, so this is Brabbins Park Iron Bridge in Marple. This is really cool, I thought. It's a 1/6 size scale model of a traction engine. So this is interesting to see. It's a bit about trams here, because there's plans at the moment for them to build the line into the centre of Stockport by 2030. And this is just saying about in 1901 and the first trams that were in Stockport, linking the town centre with Reddish and Woodley railway station. So Alex was actually just looking up those trams that connected sort of the centre of Stockport to the wider area of Stockport that we were reading about. So they were proper double-decker ones, so it's interesting that they got rid of them and now we're trying to link Stockport to the rest of Manchester again. So we've just come out of Stockport Museum, really great in there. You could easily spend an hour or so, maybe even longer, looking around. Lots for kids to do in there as well. And we've come out and by a miracle the sun is out. Look at that, blue skies. We're just going to go have a look in the big vintage shop that's by the marketplace. So it's sort of like a collation of various different shop owners, small business owners in there of different vintage businesses. And so there's clothes, home stuff, art, a few different things in there. So let's go have a look what's going on in there. So this here used to be like a beauty salon, but it's actually being turned into a gaming bar, which we cannot wait to open. We will be right there when that opens, checking that out. We're here at the Light Cinema now, so we're just going to go in and walk and see if we can see the bowling. We're not going to do it today, but we'll just see if we can see the bowling and the new arcade as well, just to see what it looks like. So that was the new area in the Light. As you can see, it was very busy, so it's hard to film because I didn't want to be filming people having fun too much. But yeah, we'll definitely have to try some of that out. It all looked really good. The darts, the bowling, the arcade, all of it. I'm not sure where the karaoke was. Didn't spot it, but there is like private karaoke booths in there as well that you can hire out. Definitely all looks a lot of fun, and we'll have to try that out soon. So I've just been looking up the prices of the bowling and everything. So it is, you can have up to 6 people per lane, and to book the lane for 6 of you it's $34.99, or it's $24.99 if there is only 2 of you. For the darts it is $29.99 for up to 6 people for one of those booths you could see, or you can book 2 out, both booths, if there's 12 of you, because they're sort of connected, the booths, if there is more of you. And then the arcade, you actually buy the credits online and then use your phone as a QR code, which is pretty cool. And if you want to book the karaoke, that is $34.99 for an hour, and you can have up to 12 people in that one booth. So you pay for the booth rather than paying per person. This here is a new Turkish restaurant that's opened up just next to the cinema as well. Just thought I'd first show you some of the specials that they have, so you can get really fancy ones and loads of toppings and whatnot. But this is what I got. So I got a strawberry fruit tea with peach boba balls, so quite a simple one, but I know I'm going to like that. Maybe we'll come again and I can get one with a few more toppings and stuff in. I'm just going to sit here on this bench and enjoy it in the sun. So we've had a great day walking around Stockport, walking around some of our favourite spots, exploring what's new, filming, just showing you some of the shops and whatnot that's been there a while but that we think are really cool. We'll definitely have to go back to the marketplace one day. It was definitely a nice surprise that it was all very lively around there, but it was hard to film because it was very loud and a lot of like copyrighted music, so I couldn't show you too much. So it might be nice to go back there in another vlog. But again, we always love going to the big vintage shop as well, which we got a bit of on camera, and it's been great visiting Innovision, Collective and Cherry's Boba shop for some treats, all really delicious and just nice to check out the new areas. Thoughts?
Yeah, no, and I think it helped that the sun came out after we visited the museum.
Yeah.
So that was really nice. It was a bit gloomy when we set off, but now it's beautiful. So I think we're ready to go and do a bit more before we head up.
Yeah, so I think we're going to end the vlog here in the sunshine now. Just another thing to say as well, I did not know that Stockport Museum was that big. I absolutely loved it. It was really interesting, loads of interactive stuff in there, good for kids, so definitely check that out if you're in Stockport for a bit of Stockport history. I loved the music bit especially, and the exhibition that's on at the minute. Very talented lady, those photos were amazing, I loved them. Might have to buy a book. I know she's doing a sign-in next week as well at the museum. So we're going to end the vlog now in the lovely Stockport sun, even though it's just getting a bit windy. And I think we're going to possibly head to some other shops on the way home and just chill. So thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe.
Life is such a blessing, oh, life is filled with mysteries. So explore and learn your lessons and create some memories.